What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So yes, as the video suggests here, I have a garage sale find, an Xbox One S garage sale find, and while I was trying to fix this, I figured I might as well record it to have something on my channel, especially if it's related to video games, because this was a random purchase I did and it wasn't even planned. So I was already started working on this thing by halfway through when I realized I need to talk about it, and it'd be a great video to make. So that's why I'm doing this video real quick, is to talk about this garage sale find. This was just a random purchase. It wasn't even planned. I was looking through Facebook, and in my local area there was a garage sale that kind of popped up on my feed, and in that picture, which I'll show the picture here, there was a picture of all the stuff that was on the sale for this garage sale. And on the very bottom, in a very fuzzy picture, I noticed that there was an Xbox, this Xbox One S here. And I looked at the picture, looked at it closer, and on the sticker, it said it was worth 25 bucks. And I was like, oh my God, an Xbox One S for 25 bucks, that's really, really cheap. So I decided but I only had like 20 bucks on me. So I decided to go to the garage sale and see if I could be able to get this Xbox. Now, it was 7 hours had passed since that post, so I thought I had missed out my chance to get the Xbox. Luckily for me, when I got up there, rolled up to it, the lady still was having her garage sale. I walked up, and sure enough, it was on. This Xbox was on the table with a few stickers on it, more stickers than it was than the original picture. So I guess nobody was buying it because it had a few new stickers. It had its $25 price tag, but the lady was also asking, had a sticker on there saying "make offer," and two other like taped, that's like a regular Scotch tape, said it was broken and it needed an update or something, need maintenance. And I was like, well, maybe I could take a chance on fixing this thing for 20 bucks. So I asked the lady, like, would you do $20? She said, sure. I got some few other things for the $20, and I got this Xbox. I think they also got a controller and a power cord. Yeah, so I took it home, found tutorials online to take it apart, took it all apart. I tried to figure out what was wrong with it. So first thing I did was I took it apart and cleaned it. Then I turned it on. And what would happen is that the console would be on. It'd be on for 15 seconds. And in that 15 seconds, it would kind of do this weird clicking noise. Like, I wish I could record it because I've already went through fixing this. That's why it kind of sucks that I didn't record all of it, but I went ahead and just decided to make this video discussing about it. I haven't had a chance to turn it on, so there could be a possibility this thing could not still work. So let's just wait till the end on that one. But anyways, back to the story was that I took it apart, I turned it on. It was on for 15 seconds, but then it would just shut off. And so what would happen in those 15 seconds, though, is that it would do this weird like clicking noise. Like it would like start up and then click, like, and start up again and click again and start up again and click again. So I was like, I don't know what that is. Let me put it onto like maybe YouTube or Google and type in my Xbox One S is making this weird clicking noise and shutting off. And every time it would tell me or direct me, it would just tell me that it just needed the power adapter, the power thing in the back somewhere here. It needs to be changed. And so I looked online to see how much it would cost to get a new power adapter, and it was like 32 bucks. And I'm like, well, I don't even know if that's really the problem, because from all the videos or all the things that talked about, the power would come on and shut off in a second. This would last longer than that, 15 seconds. So I didn't know if it really was the power adapter or not, because I wasn't going to spend another $32 to see if it would or wouldn't work. So it'd be 50 bucks into this thing. And I don't want to get too much into this. I was like, okay, maybe it's not the power adapter. It might be something else. And I turned it back on, and I was like, that clicking sounds like it's coming from the hard drive. But I wanted to make sure. So I looked and finally found a video that did the guy was working on an Xbox, and it did this exactly the same thing that my Xbox was doing. So and he said that too was the hard drive. So it confirmed that maybe there was something wrong with the hard drive. Now I found another Xbox, but it was an Xbox One X at another, I think they had a thrift store, and it too was broken. So I bought it for like dirt cheap. I think I bought it for 30 bucks or something like that. And I knew I still had that one. It too had a hard drive, and I looked up if they can be swapped, and sure enough, they can be. So I went ahead and took the hard drive out of this one right here. I took the hard drive out of this one, and I put the hard drive from the One X into here. But now it kept coming up with this code, this error code that I'm showing right here on this picture. And then I had to go in, and so I looked it up, searched online to see what that was, and basically try to figure out what was wrong with it. And all I had to do, from what I read, was that you had to download an Xbox offline update. So you have to download this certain update that you can put onto a USB drive. Once you put it onto the USB drive and hooked it in, make sure it was like exFAT or something like that, or not exFAT, but NST or something like that. You get that in there and you update it. And that's pretty much where we are at now. So basically, I put it in there, it did the update, everything was fine, and then it kind of shut off. And I thought it fixed it. I don't know. That's why I'm putting it back together right now to do that. So after we get this whole thing back together, we're going to hook it back up and see if I'm able to get this thing fixed. I think I did. I'm just not 100% sure. I also bought this new TH8 screwdriver to help me with the screws. I had something else, but that's got stripped. So we're going to put this back together. We're going to hook it back up and see if I was able to get this $20 Xbox One fixed. Ah, shit, I have extra screws. This might be a problem. I have now extra screws. Huh. There it is, ready to go. Let's just turn on the power button and see if this thing will work. All right, here goes nothing. So it went through all the update, it did all that, and it turned on. It works. All it was a hard drive change, and that was it. Don't know what else. But yeah, I got a $20 Xbox working again. So that's pretty cool. An Xbox One S. So that's awesome. Wanted to do this video real quick to kind of see if I was able to get this thing done and fixed. I love watching channels talk about, or I love watching channels repair, video game consoles and whatnot. I guess this is going to be the closest I can get to being kind of like those videos. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll see you guys all on the next one. And y'all take care.